I had to actually get down from the vehicle now. Can we you up bagay here now? Na amarom motor da Gazikwebe side no is still all part of Ngwa Road. Let me get to as much place as I can cover. Then I go to the other side of Ngwa Road. I understand the Omoma Road through Old Express is even worse. So maybe later in the day or first thing tomorrow morning, I'll do that one before I go back to Enugu. This is part of Ngwa Road. That's the beginning of the heaps of the rubbish that Maza was asking for. You won't believe that this is there used to be a time this place was a tarred road. Now it's been taken over by dumps of refuse. And it's impassable, as you can see. Nobody is going through this. When I actually saw these pictures, I thought they were actually propaganda materials. But it's disheartening to note that in actual fact, what is on ground is actually worse than what we are seeing in the pictures. As you can see, the rubbish, the heaps of rubbish we are requesting for. This is part of the road. I am actually walking on the main road, on the major road, that's Express Road, Ngwa Road, a whole Ngwa Road. And you can understand that Abia in terms of market size could be comparable to Onitsha. You can imagine if this is the kind of roads these people have to contend with. People that are coming from outside are about to buy refuse is actually in the middle of the road. Hey, what am I matching? So this is part of the Ngwa Road. I will go as far as I can. I was saying before the phone cut off, Abia State is comparable in market size to Onitsha. And people used to come from different towns, different countries, even Cameroon to buy from Abia. But because of bad roads, most of my friends residing in this city are all complaining that there is a very bad economy because buyers don't normally frequent the place anymore. People don't buy again. People would prefer to, instead of coming from Port Harcourt to Aba to buy, they will enter flights to Lagos to go and buy. I don't know if we say that our governors, the Nigerian state is doing this strategically to stifle the southeast. What about our governors? What are our governors doing? Why can't the governors, successive government, not even just the Okizikba, so why can't they just do something about this thing? Because I heard that this road has been like this for more than 8 years. That means it cuts across even in the time of Theodorj. Yet it's getting worse every day by day. I'm still on Ngwa Road. Seeing is believing. And I think at this juncture I will join P2B to ask the question: are we really cost or are we the cause? You can see walking on the middle of the main road, stores and kiosks taking part of the main road. Of course, nature abhors vacuum. No vehicle can pass here. Therefore, people are now bringing out their ways on the main road as everyone hire bachatang. You know, that's the sorry story we are seeing. Ngwa Road. It's part of Ngwa Road. I understand this road linked to Oboheo when it was passable. So it could have all these things. You know, when you see traffic situation, it's terrible. But assuming these roads are in good shape, someone can from here bypass all the other roads and then get across to Oboheo. But right now, no road. You can't use it. No vehicle can pass it, as you can see. I decided to do video because I got the time consuming and time wasting taking a snapshot pictures. So let the videos do the talking. For some of us, that including me, that actually doubted the authenticity of the picture I sent before, or that was sent before. And this is enough proof. The height of dry season. I think I've had enough of this side. Let me go down and I will turn around. I think it continues till the end of the road. I will have to turn around and go and see other places because here's a portion of the Forks Road leading to Amikone. It seems this road didn't last because it was recently renovated. It's not up to 3 years they renovated this road. Is it?
It's not up to 1 year.
It's not up to 6 months. I was made to understand. So you can see the substandard work done here. The road is deteriorating in many places, occasioning terrible hold-up, gridlock. This is morning hours of a Saturday when you don't expect to see hold-up. That's why it seems it's even passing. You can imagine what motorists are going through here every day, leading up to the Amikone area. I understand this road is not up to 6 months it was done. It has deteriorated so much. You can see the bumpy nature of the place. It's affecting the camera. Very bumpy ride. The whole Forks Road. Now it's been days that it rained last, and that's why you're not seeing rain. You're not seeing water. You can imagine, begin to imagine what it will be like when it rains and water covers the whole portion of Forks Road. I'm heading towards. We are going to Mosque by Ngwa Road, where it seems we have one of the most terrible places. This is Chidebere Chukuneme reporting. It seems I was even complaining when we've not gotten to the real bad spots. This is still part of the Forks Road. Suffice it to say that the whole Forks Road is deteriorated and unpassable or impassable. This is the almighty Aba, the Japan of Africa. Oh wow, this is the almighty Ikone Street. It's still part of the Forks Road. It's so terrible. You can see that the commuters are now taking one way because this place is no longer being used. It's unpassable. Vehicles don't use it. They are now coming through this way, and it's also causing gridlock in front too. This is part of Forks Road still. In fact, this is the Amikone Forks Road. Terrible. I understand containers have been falling here. And people inside the vehicle I'm traveling are giving me names of roads that needs visiting. Unfortunately, there may not be time to visit them. Omuma Road is impossible. As na Afifia to Chichana, the whole roads. Now the giant grasses. Azikiwe Road. No, Azikiwe Road is okay.
Old Express.
Old Express. Now Ozani na Gangwa Road. Though I'm visiting Ngwa Road now, I may not be able to go. Almost suffice it to me that even the pictures we actually saw that we are condemning, the real situation on ground is actually worse. And this calls for a real urgent attention. It's a cause for concern.